All right. So Francis Ngannou versus Renan Ferreira just got announced, and I am very worried for Francis Ngannou in this matchup. And I'll explain to you why I am gonna pick Renan Ferreira to beat Ngannou in their upcoming fight in this video. So, starting off, age. Francis Ngannou is now 37, I think. Right? Yeah, 37. And Renan Ferreira's isn't much younger, but he's still younger by 3 years. He's 34. So if anybody's going to have an age factor, it's going to be Ngannou. I don't think this comeback is going to go well. I think it's going to go bad and it's going to be tragic. I think that everything going on in Ngannou's personal life is going to have a big factor to play. Some people think it's going to light a fire under him, what happened with his son and stuff, which is horrible, but I don't think it's going to have that effect. I think it's more going to drag him down a little bit mentally, and I don't think he's going to be focused enough, which really sucks because I want Ngannou to win, even though I hate that he left the UFC and started boxing, but I still want him to win. I just think Renan Ferreira is huge. He's 6'8", and he's a monster, and he's fast twitch, and he's knocking everyone out. He's on a 4-fight knockout streak in PFL. Granted, the competition isn't as good by a long shot, but I think that Ngannou isn't as good as he was. I think that he's been boxing for 2 years, or not 2 years, 2 fights, and Tyson Fury, he lost that one. I think arguably lost that one, and he definitely lost to Anthony Joshua by brutal KO, and that I think is gonna be a game changer. I think that's gonna change his chin and change everything going forward for him. I don't think he's gonna be the same. So I'm really worried for Ngannou in this matchup. There's a lot of pressure now because if he doesn't win this one, there's no more hype around him, and he has all these dealings and stuff that he has to fulfill on. But so he's gonna have a lot of pressure. He's not gonna be as prepared mentally and physically for MMA due to age and due to his personal life. He's not going to be able to. His activity in MMA in general, he hasn't been in MMA for a long time. When Renan Ferreira has been only training MMA for a long time and has only been training MMA since his last title fight, he's going to come in probably pretty confident with his 4 knockouts. And I just don't think it's going to look good for Ngannou. And then I think he's going to get knocked out. My prediction is that he gets knocked out in the probably second or third round after Ngannou slows a little bit. I think Renan Ferreira's grappling defense isn't amazing, but I don't think Francis Ngannou has the grappling, especially with boxing for a little bit now. I don't think he has the offensive grappling that's going to be able to help him against Renan Ferreira. And I think that eventually he'll get tired and get put out by Renan Ferreira. Sadly, I don't want that to be the case. My mind could change in the future, I guess, depending on what I see. And who knows, maybe this whole thing with his personal life and his son and stuff will light a fire under him completely. And he'll go out there with a vengeance and with a passion and a fire, and he'll just put out Renan and be on top of the world again. But I just don't see that happening, sadly. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts about that fight. And yeah, I'm not super excited for it. I wish he was still in the UFC. I wish he would have knocked out Jones, and then we could have had him versus Aspinall or something funny or fun. But it's whatever. All right, yeah, I'll see you soon.